Hello, live from my hotel room, fresh from the shower and reading all my email that I was catching up on because I've been on vacation for a week. I am in a spot. How do I put this? About 25 years ago, I saw a picture of myself that I didn't like. I realized I was at my heaviest non-pregnant weight, and I was having a hard time keeping up with my 2 little kids. So I joined this thing called eDiets, and in the course of 52 weeks, I lost 52 pounds, which got me to a lower point than I really should have been, and I didn't have a lot of muscle tone, but hey, I'd lost a lot of weight. And I did pretty well for a while, and then I gained it back, but I did okay, and I had a lot of other things happen in time. Remember, this was 25 years ago, so about 25 years ago. Now, my 25-year-old daughter recently became a lot healthier. And just so you know, my reason for losing that weight wasn't all just because I didn't like the way I looked. It was because I couldn't keep up with my kids. I couldn't follow them on the park, and I wanted to be able to keep up with my kids. And I'm happy to say that throughout their childhoods, I did a pretty good job chasing them and keeping up with them. It wasn't until later that I started slowing down. And now I am 50 years old, and I saw another picture of me that was taken yesterday at a family reunion, and I didn't like it at all. And I mean, granted, normally I don't look like I'm 50, and the way I carry my weight, you can't tell. And it wasn't so much the appearance, but it reminded me of how I feel. I don't feel healthy. I don't feel good. I don't feel comfortable. And my doctor and I have talked about it, and I want to feel healthy, and I want to not be uncomfortable in my body and in my clothes and in my skin anymore. And we've talked about different ways of doing it. And trust me, I know how to do it. I know, I've done it before. I know how it works. I know what I need to do. And it can be a big struggle for me, but I was just thinking about it, and I've considered the GLP-1s, and my doctor has approved it. Should I decide to, the big thing for me is I'm currently pre-diabetic, and I have about 30 pounds I need to lose, at least, to get to a point where I'll be happier with myself and with my body and with the way things are, where I'll be comfortable in my skin and where my body likes to be. I'm not going to be scrawny or anything like that, but I'll be in a spot where my body tends to like to sit. But I was thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? I don't need to lose weight that fast. I thought about when I looked at myself in that picture and that year where I lost 52 pounds in 52 weeks. And that's the healthy way to do it. And I remembered it was 1/2 to 1 pound a week is the safe and healthy way to lose weight that you're going to keep off. I used to be a actual, I was a mentor for the eDiets program. I knew people who were coming on. I helped them get started. I knew everything about how all of that worked. About starting with getting extra water in. We had it figured out. You start by making sure you get in your water. Once you get your water on track, then you start looking at your food, and once you get your food sorted, then you start adding exercise or whatever's more comfortable for you. But 1/2 to 1 pound a week. That's it. You don't need to shed everything by next Tuesday. It doesn't have to be in a hurry, and the slower you lose it, the more likely it is to stay off. And that's what I have to remind myself. So, I think maybe, possibly, I'm in a place where I'm ready. I hope. So, I think I might be doing this. I'm fortunate that my insurance will cover a dietitian, so I might actually try and get in touch with one. And I work for a hospital system, so I'm around medical people and support all the time. And even when I travel, I have the freedom to choose what I eat and how I eat and everything else. And yeah, I should be able to make this work. So wish me luck. And if anyone can find the article from eDiets, the success story, the I lost 52 pounds in 52 weeks success story for Suzanne Masta, let me know. I'd love to see it. It was online somewhere. So if anyone can find that, link it, send it to me, that'd be great. Thanks. And here we go, I guess.